Joke of the week, joke of the week, joke of the week.
Yes, joke of the week indeed. Oh my. Oh, this great, clever joke. You know, I like to point out these are actually true stories, and J-Dog had suggested that I change the name to True Stories. But after he hears this one, maybe he'll reconsider. And here's the thing. It was probably, 4 or 5 years ago. J-Dog and I don't hang out as much as we used to. We went on a hike, and I was waiting tables back then. I was in pretty good shape. I could actually get up a hill. And we went out to this place near Little Mount Si. And we didn't do the main hike because it's busy and it was a beautiful day. So we took a smaller path, a lesser path, one that's not actively maintained. Volunteers get in there. It's ridiculous. It's all part of the premise, and you'll see where I'm going soon enough. So we get up there. It's a long ass hike. We get to the top. We're about to enjoy our little lunch. We packed some arugula salad and a little light fruit plate and a couple little mini bottles of rosé. And I was like, you know what, bro? Hang tight. I got to drain the gecko. So I walk away about 2 feet, and I unzip my magnificent cargo shorts, and I slowly unspool my penis to pee. And I finally start peeing. I'm like, oh man, good thing I don't have a swollen prostate, because I don't know much of anybody who'd massage that. That's probably not important to the story, but it was important to me at the time. Out of nowhere, snake jumps up, bites me on the wing wang. Well, I freak out. I grab the gosh darn thing. I snap its neck, and I'm freaking out. I throw it on the ground. I slowly spool my man Johnson back up into my stylish yet affordable cargo shorts. And I grab the snake, and I take it, and I turn around, and I make the hike back to where J-Dog is standing, a good, at this point, 18 inches away. And I say, oh my gosh, this snake, it bit me, man. It bit me right on the wiener head. He goes, oh my God, what, how did that happen? I was like, well, you were standing right there. Pay attention. When was the last time I went to the restroom and you didn't look? Gosh. Oh man, I'm feeling woozy. I am not feeling good at all. So I sit down on a rock and say, yeah, I think it's poisonous. I think it's definitely poisonous. He goes, okay, well let's get you back to the hospital. Let's hike down. I go, no man, I can't do it. I'm feeling sleepy. He said, okay, give me the snake and I'll go back into town and find out what it is. Because, we're up in the middle of nowhere. There's no cell reception. You can't Google nothing. You can repeatedly bark commands into your phone, but it's, it just keeps saying tough luck. So he runs back down the mountain into town, and he finds a shaman. I've just decided he found a shaman in what's essentially Issaquah. So he finds an old medicine man, and he says, look, my friend has been bitten by this snake. We think it's poisonous. What can we do? Is it And he looks, he said, oh, that snake is very deadly, very poison, very venomous. Not poisonous, that would be to the touch. Venomous is when they've got it in their fangs. That snake is venomous. But good news, all you have to do is suck out the poison, the venom, and he'll be fine. He'll be right as rain. Well, with a heavy sigh, J-Dog wraps the snake around his neck a few times like a fashionable shawl, and runs back up the mountain as quick as he can. Well, by the time he gets back up, the sun is just about setting, and I am just barely hanging in there. My eyes are getting heavy. I've got cold sweats. I've got hot sweats. My ass crack is like a sluice valve needs to be installed. It's getting pretty bad, is what I'm saying. And he says, okay, I've been to town. I found out what's going on with the snake. Brian, look, he says, Brian, look, I've got good news and I've got bad news. And I said, okay, just give it to me. What's going on? He goes, well, the good news is you're going to be just fine. The bad news is you're going to owe me $50 and we have to agree to never speak of this again. Oh, gosh. Well, I guess I probably shouldn't have spoken of it. Well, anyway, you can kind of deduce what happened from there. Pictures are kind of grainy. I don't have them in the podcast. My apologies. I looked on my phone but couldn't find them. I think he still has them in his Dropbox or his Google Drive. They're graphic. They're graphic. I'm just gonna say that. So, J-Dog, I owe you my life, man. And, of course, $50.